Oh, good afternoon folks, and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. Right, well, we've been busy again updating the map. Well,
please turn right.
What the trouble is Wombat keeps bringing out even bigger maps with more stuff. I've dropped a link in the description underneath if you want to follow this big map combo. Now before we set off, I'll just show you what the map looks like now and see if I can remember what we've put in. Right, so we've got probably the second biggest working map, which is the EAA. Now I'm sure a lot of you have seen the EAA map, which is just Brazil. I've put all exactly as Wombat put it out on his YouTube channel. That's Wombat Trucking or Trucker. So as you can see, I ain't drove on here at all since I restarted my profile. So that's absolutely huge. Okay, it's took over Ireland a bit, which again, I've been over there yet, which is Promods. What else is that? Is it Australia? I think this is us yet. So we've got Australia. What else did Wombat say they'd got? Something he's took out that to have to put in. But basically, there is a little bit more being added anyway. Now, I thought this was the farthest point of where I'd been. Yeah, I drove from here the other night. So, was it here? Yeah. Don't ask me to pronounce these names because I ain't going to try. But this was in Kazakhstan. According to this map, it ain't showing it now, but it did say Kazakhstan. If I've pronounced that right. Anyway, I drove from here to there, and that road is just like bumpy from hell. Go and check the stream out. Fantastic to drive, especially the force feedback, the vibrating cushion, and everything else. Yeah. So that was that. Better keep my foot on the brake because we're parked. So there's all the little places. Again, rather than me sit here trying to explain it, go and check out Wombat's YouTube channel. There's all this down here as well. I mean, there's roads for days now, so there's never going to be a part where I'm going to be like, well, I don't know where I'm going to go today because I'm going to be going that many different places now. All these have been streamed. What you're seeing, I'm going into France now. Hopefully, because I've took a welder trucks job on, it will let me go across this ferry. It might not, so I'll, if it don't let me go across the crossing because it's different version than what welder trucks does, and we'll see when we get it. If not, I'll have to ditch the job and pick up a job at Dover, which just be normal. I'm just going to try it for the stream anyway. So without further ado, let's get it on. As you see, I've changed my skin. I've just picked a default one. Nothing else has changed in the cab. And that's about it, really. So, without further ado, whoa. Now, I did try. I put another physics mod on. I have. Now, this one makes me bounce when I press my brakes. As you'll see, probably when it gets a little bit lighter. I wished, again, it's terrible to drive in the daylight. Sat with so much ambient light. I wish there was a mod. Now there was said one that would light up these dark roads, and I'm sorry, it just don't do what it says on the tin. Now I know for a fact it could be using the weather mod I'm using, yeah, but the weather is a lot better than vanilla weather, yeah, because at least I can see out these windows even though it is really dark. In the vanilla game there's no way I can see out the windows, yeah, the rain just covers your windows too much. Your mirrors of course see through, so it's pointless not having that weather on. But this has got like different light boxes. It looks a bit foggy to me at the moment, so that's what this probably mod is doing now, so hence why I can't see nothing. And I've turned them window wipers on and there's no rain now, so it's all good. Now you could be riding down the road with your eye beam on. Oh, you can, but it's not good. Since the update, this game has got really, really darker.
Please use the right lane.
It just
then
ain't
drive straight on.
It ain't good. Anyway, still got the noise sat there, every woman. Again,
Please
this might crash as well, because this is like the first time I'm testing this new mod, a new map combo. Look at this. That's never right in the world of God. Now that looked like I lost my lights totally then. Now, with this change of physics, when I press my brakes, the cab goes forward, as you'll see. I'm going to do it in a second when I get round this bend and probably pick up a little bit of speed. So, I forgot about me in cab lights. Let's get that green machines on. Watch the front of the truck. It's how doing it, because I ain't going fast enough. But it's dipping. We'll probably wait until it goes light. It dips the front of the truck now rather than bounce all over the place, because the one before the update, it did bounce so much, yeah. And then after going to the 137 release fully from out of beta mode, that never worked right since. But I kept it there. You know, I do like to have a bit of bounciness in the cab. Now I know you can change them sliders. Again, I'm 100% sure what them settings are. Let's get this track eye alright. Even that's been a bit twitchy today. Boom, hold on. Let's get me level with me. Help if I can get back on a straight bit. That's about right. But this physics is doing just what I like, or as it says on the tin. Just wish I could get a track IR to do the same today. Anyway, it's a I would say springy, yeah. It don't bounce as much when you go over strips, and I've got this set to nothing, so all the sliders I'm set to
Please drive
0 if it was a number. Come on then, cars, who's going to let me over? One of you. See, the visibility is that poor, I nearly drove into him.
Please take the left exit.
Well, if I can see it. That's terrible. Now I'm supposed to have all loads of flashing lights on the front of this, but it ain't happening. But again, like I always say, I stream mainly in the day, and this is the reason. Too much light coming in from the bedroom. You know, the room's well lit up now. At least of a night it's dark. My eyes adapt to the darkness better. And of course, everything sort of like in your face, where at the moment, you know, I've got the reflection of my blinds. I mean, I've just been looking again at the Rift S. It's nowhere in stock. Your good buddy Mark's got one on order, but again with the coronavirus, that's even delayed. He's lucky to get one off Amazon, off a seller, a lot cheaper as well. I missed my chance when I went to go and have a look. There was one that sold them all, but again, he's not had his yet, so I'm hoping. And I've just measured my eyes, and I think mine are about 65. pupil, I've found a tape measure. Has the IPD. There are an adjuster on the rift disc, so you have to make sure that your always fall in with that range. So I am definitely going to get my eyes checked prior to buying it, or buying one. I mean, I'm reading what people are saying. If you fall between that 65, 67, you should be alright. So we'll see.
Please drive straight ahead.
I'm hoping I'll go over a bit of bumps. We'll set this off. I really hope that this lets me take this job across to France without crashing or saying it or get on the ferry. That's what it normally does. But I don't know why it gets me to pick the job up in the first place if that's what it's going to do on me. And I've just realised where I put me petrol. I like to have the petrol showing as always. Make sure I've got enough diesel. Again, I should do. I've only just filled up from the garage in Birmingham. And there's a nice little drive down to it is France, I think, or there around abouts. Oh, a little bit too close to him. I've been messing with the Trackir settings and got myself closer to the wheel. Again, I could do with really taking myself a little bit further back and doing it one click at a time. I want to come up with that a little bit as well, because you can never do this. Oh, it's ain't too bad today. Well, you look out the window. I don't want to be looking. I want to look out the window properly and not see like the side of the window at the back, which is that little bit of green there. So I've been looking at the VR headsets, or people gaming with VR, and they've sort of got their positions like that, which, so I'm trying to mimic what a VR would look like. Again, I can't mimic totally because I ain't in the cab, so I ain't getting that field of view kind of thing, but I just want to get like a rough idea, because I've noticed you never get the window frames level. Yeah, there's always seems to either be up on a tilt or down. Now I've got a bit of pitch on. Yawn, I've got it quite a lot, so I can do full rotation. I don't need to go that way all that much. I only need to go about 90 degrees that way and 180 out my window, but it's easier to just move the slider up. Otherwise you've got to make the same profile for America, because you always drive on the opposite side in American trucks. So what I'll do is just make one default profile and slightly modify it. Now I've just made this one, but I've took off the thing that makes you go forwards and backwards, yeah? So if I don't move too close to the dials, everything comes closer to me, and as I go back, everything goes forward. So that feature at the moment I've took off Trackir, don't need it. And probably the pitch, I could turn that down to about 10%, as I don't think I need that neither.
Please use the left lane, then take the left exit.
So what we're going to do is pause it there, and I'm going to go in now and do Trackir. And if you want to see what we do with Trackir, here's my desktop, all nice and neat with programs and stuff that I open up. Right, that's Trackir, and as you can see at the moment, that gives me what it's going to look like in Euro trucks or American trucks or any other game. Yeah, so I'll go way past. It is 180 degrees. I'll go way past. Yeah, no problems at all. No dead spots. I can. Well, there is. I tell a lot. There's a little one there, but that's because I've lost with that V. Yeah, as I said yesterday, I need to set the console back. But of course, the door's there, and I would never keep. I would trying to get out and in and out the room, so I couldn't take the console back anymore until I go up the top. Yeah, so then the angle will be a lot greater. So, but I don't need this much pitch. So what you do is you come here to the pitch settings, and as you can see, that's gonna do drastically drop the pitch here. As I'll bring these sliders down, my pitch is only now 10 one way, and I want it to be even though. I don't want it to be, so that's 15. Let's get down to 10, and even that's a little bit too much. That's about right. Make sure it's at the same speed. We'll go back in game. But that, yeah. Oh, help if I took off the capture. That's it. So everything goes back right. Okay. Let's try what that's got to say for itself. Help if I started the game up, wouldn't it?
Please take a left exit.
Now this is what I'm saying. Nah, we ain't got enough pitch now. Yep. And I've got no force feedback settings, as per usual. If only got to come out of the dim game with this Fanatec. I don't think it's Fanatec losing the bloody force feedback. It's this game. It's an old interface. It just, I don't know, mecha walk around garage. They could have done something with that. Because this is the game where if I've got to come out and do control, alt or whatever, it's the only game that loses its force feedback. Now that's why. So I've got to make this go up to about 15. We had it at 30 there last go, so I'll get this up. That's too much. That's too much. See, this is trouble with this. Get it right. Let's try 15. So no, still going down. To 15. Let's try that. Right, let's save it. So do crash or anything. So all you need this pitch for now is just to make sure I can see the sat nav. I don't need to be going all up and down. That should be fine now, I hope. And we can get this. What am I telling? Mobile train T-Rex. No, mobile train Rex Tex 45. That's what we're carrying.
Please use the right lane.
watch out for that low bridge.
Please use the right lane.
When I get close to London, I'm watching for signs for London, which I'm in that lane now. This ain't for Android game now, mate. It's for PC only. Hopefully we might bypass London. It says Chelmsford and Brentford. So, just see. That's taking me back to the signs of London, is it? Dartford. As all these settings now and signposts have all changed due to Promods, yeah? Again, if you've never seen Promods, then this is what Promods do, because they've like really jazzed up parts of the UK that needed to be done. Like I said, London's had a massive facelift. It's nice to drive through London. Traffic mod's still working well as on here. Ooh. Welcome to Kent, so that's where we are at the moment. And we're 46 minutes in real time away from delivering this cargo, yeah? That's what the navigation at the bottom, that is in real time. Not in game time, that's a nice one. You don't have to go through anything collecting the money, automatically takes it off you.
Use the left lane, then take the left exit.
Now the channel tunnel has all been done as well. Again, it might have been changed since I last come down here, but it did have a facelift before.
Please use the left lane.
So if they've just left it as I remember it, or have they changed it again? Because if you come to the channel tunnel normally, or Dover, you do not come to a traffic system like this, yeah? Inbox standard. Without Promods, you don't get this. This is all on Promods roads now, as I call them. I can get over the traffic lights. I will do. My truck's a little bit slow on building the speed up. Now you might see the cars doing some weird and wonderful things, because I've noticed some of these AI cars going over bridges that are even there, so they look like they're floating up in the air. Others will go underneath the ground, as if there's a road there or a dip. So it's just probably the way that they understand it or read in the map. So if you do see that, it's nothing broke, it's just probably the way that the information the AO cars is reading, that's all. So like, well, it looks like that one's flying across then, because I noticed it last night when I was streaming. So again, that's if anybody goes and watches that long. I know a few of you watch me streams to the very end, and I appreciate that for the ones that do take the time.
Then take the left exit.
I mean, I don't know, you tell me, would you rather have a
Take the left exit.
longer stream, or would you like to have, you know, a couple of shorter streams? You know, the choice is you, and I don't mind either. Just don't ask me to do a 3,000 mile trip like I did over the last 2 days. That was long. As I say, I did so many miles over on Twitch because I like to play my records, and then I come and finish the 1,700 mile here on YouTube. And now this A changed. Promods have left it the same, just made it now compatible with 137. I just hope, like I said, this will let me take this trailer on the ferry, but I won't know until I get to the ferry, or whichever I'm doing, it's the Channel Tunnel or ferry, I assure you, till we get here. I go down a road now, a 2-lane road. When he moves out of the way. I'm in a hurry. That goes into 2 lanes in a minute. There we go. Now it's going into 2 lanes. Now the outdoor get to see this in box standard game, yeah. This is how Promods really changed the way we get to Channel Tunnel. So if this is the first time that you're seeing this, welcome to Promods. This is why, in a few streams before putting it on, this is why you get, I don't say excited. Well, I do, because it makes the game more enjoyable to play if you've got more content, more maps area, and more places to go. So, you know, hopefully now, I need to get over. So hopefully... Now we do still catch the ferry the same way. Just drive down one of these. It's that one. It's this one. So this A changed. It's just how we get here. Yep. That's all that's changed. Now here comes the proof. Is it going to let me on and let me take it over to France, or is it going to go now? Cannot calculate route. We'll find out now. Come on, let me take my job. Well, that looks... Oh, I thought that was going to crash then.
Recalculate route.
So far, so good. When I say, look, now this is why let me pick the job up if you won't let me take it. Unable to synchronise your current position with world of trucks, yeah? So I've drove all the way from Birmingham with that trailer for nothing, yeah? So now I've lost the trailer. I've got to go and pick up another trailer for somewhere else. You know, again, I know it's modifying the game, but why let me pick it up in the first place if I could take it nowhere. Yeah. So we've now got to go into, is it F6? And I've got to cancel the job, yeah? Great. Well done. No need for that. If they want me to pick it up, then, you know, it should have stopped me at the beginning. Anyway, we'll go and find another job. You currently have no job. No shit, I haven't got no. It won't let me start my engine now. Well, that's good, isn't it? And I had this trouble the other night. It just wouldn't let me start. So it's like I've got a job on, but there's no engine. Oh dear. So what we might have to do, which is easier, is buy a garage in Dover, teleport to Dover if this don't come on now, and I don't think it's going to. Now I'm going through my gears and I'm just going to see that. So what we'll do is we'll come to garage management, because the game's a pain in the arse when it wants to be. And we'll go garage purchase and we'll select Dover. We don't find Dover. It's got to be Dover because we're closer to it, ain't we? I could even zoom in. I suppose that. There's Dover. We'll purchase the big one. And then we'll go and teleport to Dover, which should let us go garage management. Might as well kit it out with people while I'm here. Oh, we'll hire him. Oh, here we go. 60,000 times of pressing it. Right. That's Dover. Where's Dover? Bought Dover. Come on. Hello, that smiley lady. Stick you in Dover. With him. I'm sure I've heard this bloke before. Anyway, I'll stick you in there and all. And we'll have it. Oh, come on. Right, we're even zooming. All these women drivers are coming today. I don't want to wait, boy. Right, another one. Right, now we've got to truck dealer. And we'll pick Scania, because it's easier. And we'll pick the one that I've been driving, well, I'm driving now. So that's that one. And yeah, I'll keep clicking on the same old ship. Instead of just like pick your 5 trucks. Bang, done. Back and forth. All worth it in the end, because it starts bringing you in money. Now, I don't know if we can buy all the garages, because I think we run. I definitely know that, unless they've upped the count of people that you can hire. But at one stage, you get to the point where you can't employ any more people because there's no more people to employ. So of course I don't think that will happen. I think that will happen with me, due to the fact is I don't think we can buy it anymore. No. Now that's saying Folkestone. I got in Canterbury. No. So these should all be, yeah, I've already got these employed. Right, so we can come out of here. And now we can teleport. So garage management. Dover. Travel. And hopefully that should sort out my steering wheel problem. I hope. If not, I've got to restart the bloody game again. Hey. Nothing ever runs smooth. Never. So we'll just see, and we'll pick a normal job without no, what is it? Yeah, come on, help me out here, guys. Yeah, I forgot. Look. I've got no power, nothing. No, I don't know why. I've got nothing. It's like my wheel's totally dead. No matter what I'm doing. I don't want to do that. Right, now when I turn off the engine, I shouldn't have no force feedback, but I am. So, what I'm going to do, it looks like I'm going to have to close the game and restart it. Yep, because it's a pain in the arse. The wheel has now stopped vibrating for some apparent reason. Okay. So now where is... so I have to open this with Truckbook. I know it's already running. What did I running as in? Give me the job, is it? It's ever so weird. I hope that sorts itself out now when I restart it. Come on then, game. And now that's loaded up in full size rather than more half a size. Let's just do that. Oh, it's getting worse. Right. Euro Trucks is not responding. No shit, Sherlock. Right, we steep. Right. Right, so it's now ended. Right, Euro Trucks. Now it's working, right? If mine don't load up in that like ultra wide aspect ratio, then it's like, okay, what's going on? Now this is probably going to send me back to Birmingham. If it does, we'll take a job from Dover. So I'll teleport back to Dover. Because sometimes it does. Ask me why. Ah dear. Right. Need a couple of seconds to load up. As it does take me now a little bit for it to read all the information. And some of them faults today was quite big, to be fair. Some of the a gig in size. Some like 700 meg. I mean, they all add up to your hard drive space. I was trying to find, is it CISICL packs? I don't know if that's CZ or something like that. Where you can, it says you can actually configure the flags and different things. But I can't find them in the Steam Workshop folder. I've searched everyone. It's supposed to be a custom folder where you can just take them in, change it for yours and resave them, but nah. Can I find them in Steam? Can I, heck? Anyway. So that's got to go off. Servers have got to go off and the game won't start until I'm actually in the game and I picked a job up. So that's good. Let's see where this takes me now, see if it's stuck in Birmingham. Oh, I don't know, I might get a job going. Instead of messing about for an hour. Well, 40 minutes of messing about anyway. anytime today, PC. Right, where's it put me? Or where am I? Has it put me in Birmingham? I gotta come out now to have a look at the bloody map. Where's it put me back in the world? No, it's left me in Dover. That's good enough for me. So we'll go and pick up a job from Dover. And that way, I definitely know we're good to go. And we'll have job free where it ain't gonna crash. Nothing's gonna thingy. Now that's funny, now I've got me pissing gears. Once I make his mind up. Any road. Welcome to sunny Dover. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's 5 PM at night. My time. And your time if you're in the UK. Alright, let's fill up with some diesel. Let's pick a job and let's have a drive around our new destinations. Even Dover's had a facelift. Look at these little houses, man. Now start truck, come on. It starts giving me jip and I shall get rid of you, Scania. I'm telling you. I should trade you in for my man truck. Farmland wagons. That's what I like about these skins. When you put all the different trucks on, you see all loads of different companies. Farmland. Don't know them still going. And that gets me, the guy who makes these ain't even English. He's Polish, I think. Or somewhere like that. It could be even different foreign. So how does he know, like, the milk one and stuff like Poundland? He's really, really good. Jazzy Catties. Really, really good. Anyway, Dover Town Centre. Again, this is all your Pro Mods. This is what Pro Mods looks... Whoa! Get off that gutter. This is what Pro Mods does. Right, I do believe this is a company to go and pick up a job from here. That'll do. I'll pop in here. Say, that's a bleeding bus station. That's what the bus station is. Here's a job. Now, there's got to be something in here. One trailer. That's got my name on. So we've got to go wherever that takes us. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we could be doing 2 trailers. That's a bit like a death wish, that, for me. What have we got? Nothing with, like, popular aims on. I've never heard of this. Really, whatever they called it. No, this one's transport. We'll take one of them. I like the yellow. Right, then, come on. I'm going to Montpellier, wherever that is in the world, and it's going to take me how long? I'll let you know when I've turned it round and connected it. It'll give me the proper time, because this is what this app does now. It lets me know exactly, if I stick to the ASP limit, how long it's going to take me in real time, and I'm loving that.
Route calculated.
So, luckily, you know how long the stream's going to last, yeah? So, that job now is going to take us 46 minutes. That's sticking to the proper speed. Again, you know me, if I need to pick up a speed a bit, I do. Not by much. Any road, let's get off.
Please turn left. Turn right soon. Please turn right.
Now we have this issue now where it's telling me, oh, we could go across the ferry. That's only to do with welder truck jobs. So this is what I used to do before, because I could do many welder truck jobs because of putting the modified mats on, is when we go online and do a convoy. So this is how me and Mark used to do it. You've heard me all talk about Mark, my good buddy. We'll do just solely welder truck jobs.
Take the first exit
Now welder truck jobs, when you go online, prevent us, one, from speeding, because we am stuck
Please take the exit
to 65 mile an hour, and there's me smashing the paintwork. That's that physics mod kicking in.
Straight ahead.
So it's great for we doing welder truck jobs online. We get them done better, but we do like a couple of 1,000-mile journeys. We might pick the farthest destination, which I think on normal DLCs is Russia. Yeah? Well, no, sorry, tell a lie now, it's Turkey. So we'll go as far as Turkey and then come back on ourselves. Hey, there's the White Cliffs of Dover. Or represent the White Cliffs of Dover anyway. Again, all pro mods. I'm doing it in, the camera's up there. I've got to remember my camera's there. But you don't get to see this kind of detail, or, you know, these soft little things in the vanilla game of this. Like I said, so what welder truck jobs I don't do here on my single player, I make up for my welder truck jobs when I go online, and that's in American trucks as well. You know, whichever we decide to do convoying. At the moment, nobody can do one if you've upgraded to 137, because Truckers MP,
Please use the left
I
lane.
updated then, and still
exit.
running on 136. So it's no good to me. I downgrading just to play
Please take
multiplayer.
left exit.
Not when I've spent, what, a fortnight trying to set everything looking as good as it is now, just to play multiplayer. I can wait. And to be fair, I don't think it's going to take them that much longer, just because like now
lane.
the main software's out of beta. Promods itself is now out 2.46, so I am part of Truckers MP now, with being able to play on Pro Mods. Hey, damaging my trailer already. I haven't left England yet. Now I'll get rid of the top bar, so we don't need to see that, because I've got it over the other side here. Pointless displaying it twice, you don't need it. And I don't think the other night that this was genuine with this estimated speed with the navigation, but it is. If you drive slower, it takes longer for you to do the job, yeah? So, you know, if you try and stick to the speed limit, then you're okay. But sometimes you'll get stuck in traffic jams, queues and whatever.
Take the second
and
exit
then
to the
that
roundabout.
starts adding time onto this navigation. I think it's absolutely bang on. It was never in the other
Please take the
version,
exit.
but it is now.
Please turn left.
Now we go in Channel Tunnel this time, which I think that's where we went last time, Channel Tunnel. I think we're taking a different way to get to it. Where we went down that nice new road, I think we're taking either a new route in or an older one. But I still think this one's been redone as well. It's like we've been driving round in circles though, to be fair. Anyway, it does say Channel Tunnel on the sign, so must be going somewhere, right? Welcome to the Euro Tunnel. Again, soft little touches like that. You don't get these in the vanilla, and this is like, this is where I think it's what, 99 pence, because that's how much it costs to download Promods. It's nothing, it's pennies.
Please turn left.
The hard work they put in, and you know, the detail. Now it's second us right back to where it was earlier on. So as we drove before and got turned away because the trailer not being able to connect in France and going back to the same destination. I have to get past these. We're already behind. Let's get to the channel tunnel quick. And I've got to slow down. Now when we get on the straight, I'm going to slip to camera view 2 and I'll show you what this mod looks like from outside. It looks ever so great when I'm braking. So here we go. If you watch the front of the cab, that's only got happened to me, something come in and obstruct my view. Let's see in a minute how the cabin goes down. It's more realistic now, or better than it was before. Before that would like jump and sway. It don't do that now. So again, it's doing what it says on the tin. Where's these two going? Mr. Dolmio, come on. Unless I'm going to make me a spaghetti bolognese shift. Boy. I don't know why they put a slip road here, but they have done. Go on then, pull out. Oh dear. They am half soaked at times, these AI bloody lorries. You got Eddie Kid behind me. Or Evil Knievel on his motorbike. Don't know whether to overtake or not. Any road. Let's get over to France. Train's ready to go. It's got its red lights on. Oh, we're here again, eh, we? I don't think Euro Trucks likes me today. Right, don't you dare crash. I thought it was going to go then.
Recalculate route.
It should recalculate now. But I am getting these jobs booked because I'm on me truck book, which is that virtual logbook in what jobs we do. When I remember to open it up. I keep forgetting to open it up all the time. What I have of late. Anyway, now in France, we're 40 minutes away. That's 40 minutes away from a cup of tea, as I say. Oops. Always get a bit of a bounce coming up there. No matter what truck you drive. Now this ain't changed. As I said the other night on one of the streams,
Turn
the only
left
thing
soon.
that's changed with this and the vanilla game is they filled the pothole in round the corner. The one where I used to get stuck all the bloody while. I'd come out of here and it was just an hole, and I'd get the back two tyres stuck. Some to the point where I'd have to skip my job and transport to the nearest garage. That's how shit it was. And then I don't know if I went on one of me rants. The next time we come, here it is, but just past that 50 sign, it's now grass. It's been filled in, because that used to be a massive hole, and I kept falling. I'd go like that, so close, and as I come round the corner, the back wheels would fall into it and get stuck. How happened now?
Please turn left.
Amazing what you do when you complain. Well, when you complain like I do anyway. Any road. Now we are going our normal route, which would be down there and through that tight gap, which is a blessing. Looks like we're doing a scenic route down to Montpellier. Again, with this traffic mod, it's giving me great deals of traffic. Again, I could do with a little bit more, but there's nothing out there at the moment that's going to give me this kind of density traffic. Because I don't like we can just pull out of motorways and have nothing coming down. Yeah, traffic seems to be all on the other side of the motorway, and that's no good to me. I like to have them same amount on this side as on the other, but it don't always work that way. Well, it ain't worked that way the last couple of weeks since they've updated it. Traffic mods, there'd be quite a few to choose. Nowadays there's hardly any, so. And the ones that are out there that say, oh yeah, we'll get, you know, realistic traffic, my horse, that don't work. Like I tried the Hyper one the other night. I wanted that so much to work, but no matter what I did, it just kept making me crash, so there's no way I could be having that. I had to get rid of it. Anyway, welcome to France. Here comes a load of toll roads or toll booths, whichever one you want to call them. Just as loads down in France. And I despise it because forever crashing into the sides of them. I'm getting better. Let's open a window or two. Yeah, you even gave me a chance to get up the hill without overtaking me. How rude. I never checked my diesel. Nah, we're fine, we've got loads. Simracing me now. I'll go around corners fast more, mate. But I can overtake it on the straight. See ya. Sure. But now he won't let me get over. That's it. See him. So I don't need to fill up no more between now and going to this destination. 553 mile, and I've got enough diesel for 1,578 mile, so I ain't gonna fill up no more. Now this is signposted for Paris. Whether we'll go through the new part of Paris, which was called what's called the Paris rebuild, we might do, I don't know, or we might go on the outskirts. If we do, it's nice driving through proper Paris. We'll see the Eiffel Tower, stuff like that. If not, we'll go there one of these times in one of the jobs, and I'll pick a job up from inside France itself. It makes it look like as if it is a little French town. Now I've been to Paris in the real world, and they've done a real good job of making it with them little fancy little chairs outside cafes and that, tiny streets. That's how it looks in this game. It looks really realistic. Again, this was when I was on my other PC using Promods and Paris rebuild, so whether they've even tweaked it even more, I don't know until I actually drive through it or go by it. Anyway, I'm going to get over because he'll just, well, I thought he was going to cut me up anyway. Yeah, go in there, go on then, Marmite. Thought them barriers was coming down on me then. That's why I hesitated slightly. I let him go because he's got two trailers. Here you go, mate, I'll pop you up. I'm being nice today, it's only because he's got two trailers.
Please use the left lane.
I can't if they'll let me over. Now I'm diverting from Paris itself, so we will be seeing Paris today. Oh well, it's over that direction. I'm driving in the, I'm actually driving to the near the bottom of the map, I think, or near the bottom of it. So I mean about this mod, look at it. Two cars, well, one car and a couple of lorries on the other side. I need to find a stronger mod. Again, I call really moan because this mod ain't even supposed to be compatible with 137. So after this stream I'm going to have a look, see if I can find us a better mod. Make me a cup of tea and I'll come back and do another stream. I've had nothing to drink. Only one drink today, so I feel a bit dehydrated. I could be doing that.
Please use the left lane. Please use the left lane. Please use the right lane. Then take the right exit. Please take the right exit. Please use the left lane.
Stopping like that, Buzz, what are you on? Drugs? Huh? What a motorway, is this empty? No way. Carlsberg. I've all got a little bit too close to my liking them. It's hard to drive with this F1 wheel tyres. It's normally here with a F1, with a normal wheel. This is like more compact. This is for sports cars, not for bloody lorries. Well, it's the best I've got at the moment. I've only got about one more day and they'll come and collect my wheel. Well, the thing that makes the wheel work, should I say. Right. My sports cars are going to overtake me, but I need to get out the road of everything else. Without hitting the walls. And we got 18 minutes of real time to deliver. Here it comes, that car's only been waiting how long to overtake me. Whoa! Doing. Thought he'd have hit me then. Zurich, I think that's it as well.
Please use the right lane, then take a right exit. Please take the right exit. Please turn right.
Get in that gear. They want to know the ninth gear then. I was like, hey, what's going on? Oh dear, that's isn't hurting. Yeah, there's no bloody cars. I know it's the coronavirus, but like, you know, get some cars, it makes it look like it is. Definitely coronavirus road. It's all about. I'm going for 13th gear, which I don't have. I think I'd have been my bloody American trucks though. I was going 13th gear, is that even there? I don't have one. It's only 12 gears in this Scania. Oh, I don't know, losing the plot. That's him going that middle lane. No, you won't move out my way. Oh, 10. Wouldn't do them, no. Another toll road. That's all it is down this stretch. Toll, toll, toll. Money, money, money. That's it. The barrier goes down as I'm approaching it. Go on up, you do. Hey. How's he doing? Alright, yeah, I just caught up me up. I'll just knock it out of the way.
Lane, then turn right. Please turn right. Turn left soon. Please turn left. Turn right soon. Please turn right. right lane.
I'm not sure of that. I'll end up crashing. And aim my GB getting better stickers for that going to work. Yeah.
Take the right exit. Please use the left lane. Lane. Take the third exit of the roundabout. Please take the exit. Turn right soon. Please turn right. Destination reached. Navigation finished.
And our dog here now almost through. Jeez. How fucking hell am I supposed to turn that round in this small space? Easy bloody peasy, as they say. Right, time for a cup of tea. Have another search for another mod, and I'll be back checking some. I've just got an award for something. Anyway, as we say here in the Black Country, ta-ra a bit. See you in a bit.